Bank employees of Manipur joins a 48 hours All India Bank strike today, drawing attention of the government to their inconveniences. Social Welfare Minister Nemcha Gin calls on to wear men on women's strike to stop crime against women. One-day public meeting called by MPCC criticizes stand of the BJP government on NAGA's Framework Agreement and Citizenship Amendment Bill 2016. And Conflict Widow Forum Manipur alleges CBI of delaying justice to fake encounter victims. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News. And I'm Victoria Rajkumari with the top stories and the latest news till this hour. First up, United Forum of Bank Unions Manipur State Committee has joined the 48 hours All India Bank strike which commenced today. Bank employees took out a rally from MG Avenue to Ima Panthoibi Sanglen in Thangmeiban via Khoyathong as a part of the nationwide bank strike. Upon reaching Ima Panthoibi Sanglen, the protesting bank employees also held a public meeting. Taking part in the protest rally, convener of United Forum of Bank Unions Manipur State Committee, Soibam Indrakumar, told Impact News that the 48 hours All India Bank strike was called against the Indian government's indifference to the inconveniences facing the bank employees. Demands of the bank employees include expeditious and early wage revision settlement, adequate increase in salary and improvements in other service conditions, inclusion of bank official up to scale 7 in the wage revision settlement, etc. Sit-in will be held from 9:30 in the morning till 3:30 in the afternoon in continuance of the strike tomorrow.
Bank sinchina earn total profit se 1,59,000 crore ni aduga hariba singmangamdraba loan singsigi tamata singdokhiba paisa sina provisional thamkiba paisa sina 1,70,000 crore ni senjau paiba mayam singsigi singmangamdraba loan singa do profit punamak sinoi singdokhiba sina thokraga bank employee singdari to nai tolo hingat na paisa leitre haiba sina government ki firebni aduna me gi tang manga da pangthokiba bypata to aduda makoi na haridagi na khoi over to bangamaroi makhata wari sadab tarka oidre ha phare adurgadi noi akhoi na makhata sadab tarka oidre to the distraction horaga makhadi moina indifferent attitude sum utpatarabati 5-day strike 1 month strike and indifferent strike baucharakani.
Social Welfare Minister Nemcha Gin has asserted that it is time to aware the rights of the women to all the men instead of just focusing on the women to stop crime against women. She maintained that there is rise in violence against women as people are not aware of women's rights. The minister was speaking at the launch of a 2-day legal awareness program at the conference hall of DC office in Kangpokpi district organized by Manipur State Commission for Women MSCW today. Nemcha Gin asserted that importance of MSCW, District Legal Service Authority, Free Legal Aids and Women Helpline 181 in curbing crime against women. She said, it is important to make the women fully understand women law under the Indian Constitution, especially Indian Penal Code 1860, Dowry Prohibition Act 1961, Prevention of Domestic Violence to Women Act 2005, Sexual Harassment of Women at Workplace Act 2013 and Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act 1971. The minister said that the women must have the encourage to fight the atrocities meted towards them with the help of law. Nemcha Gin also appealed to MSCW to raise awareness on Scheduled Caste and Scheduled Tribes Prevention of Atrocities Amendment Act 2005 among the people of the hills besides the rights of the women.
About the procedure of approaching and utilizing various channels available for the redressal of their grievances, that is the police, the executive and the judiciary. The role of court in achieving gender equality Most importantly, the concept of public interest litigation is becoming a very important element in today's life. The role of Manipur State Commission for Women, District Legal Service Authority, Free Legal and Women Helpline 181 is now a very important functionary in today's day-to-day life of our women.
On the other hand, Chairperson of MSCW, Dr. K. Sobita said arrangements have been made to conduct a similar awareness program in the other hill districts. She also assured that MSCW will raise awareness on Scheduled Caste and Scheduled Tribes Amendment Act 2005 among the people of the hills. Sobita appealed to the people for cooperation and support to the program meant for instilling new thoughts and courage to women. DC Kangpokpi, Dr. Rangita Bali Waikom, members of the Commission Ranjita Golmai, Dr. Farida Shah and Soibam Nilima were among those present at the launching event.
Mahila Sakti Haidana to scheme Kayama Piri, Akoi International Women's Day, and Natana Akoi Nupiri Empowerment Games, I Kibitini, Tonga Toan Hiram Kayada, Manipur Women Commissioner, Social Welfare Department, Kimakusam Zara, Atopa, Line Department Kayama Kusam Haraga, Quina, Nupisi, Awab Kayad, Kanabe Damata, Mang Sausana, Awab Antalatana, Tokaba Latana, Bonazari, Hokiba, Kratak Panjarabada, Aikuna.
Integrated Rural Management Association IRMA organized a one-day state-level multi-stakeholders workshop cum a training program on gender streaming at Hotel Classic Grand today. It may be recalled that Oxfam India, with the local NGO partners in the state, extended help under its program Humanitarian Assistance to Flood-Affected Communities in the Northeast Flood Response in the worst flood-affected areas of Thoubal, Bishnupur and Imphal East District in 2017. As a part of the program, IRMA along with Oxfam conducted a study to understand the relevance and impact of Oxfam's initiative in addressing gender inequality during emergency response. The one-day state-level multi-stakeholders workshop cum a training program was organized with an objective to understand gender issues in humanitarian context and gender mainstreaming in the larger framework of gender equality. Addressing the workshop, member of IRMA Anjulika Samom gave an in-depth survey report at the workshop. She said, as per the report, they found gender inequality in social, economic and political spheres. She intimated that very few women knew about wash committee during the time of flood. The women had nowhere to defecate or take bath. There was inconvenience of non-availability of sanitary pads and several other inconveniences, including unavailability of mechanism to report crimes against women. Anjulika stressed the need for an action plan to curb the inconveniences and gender inequality facing the women.
Especially flood relief materials
Editor-in-Chief of Impact News, Yumnam Rupachandra, was a moderator of the workshop cum a training program where many resource persons spoke at length on gender equality. Among the speakers, Professor Dr. Chunglen Meshnam spoke on a government policy for gender equality and implementation of 2013 Agenda for Sustainable Development. He said there are many issues facing the country since human development rate in India is quite low despite an advanced development growth rate. He asserted that if gender equality and women empowerment in the fifth goal in the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development is not attained, no other goals can be achieved. He maintained that the first priority of the people is to make the politicians and lawmakers aware of the situation. Dr. Chinglen drew the attention of the public to urge for funds allocation in the budget for gender equality related works. He also said, as per Supreme Court's ruling of the total 4,896 MPs and MLAs in India, 1,765 MPs and MLAs have criminal cases against them and hence urged to the people to stop trading votes for money during elections. He further stated that as per the CAG report of the previous state government, only 50% of the funds allocated for social welfare were utilized. He also added that there are hints that rape victims were not compensated adequately.
development ki growth ki masi one of the fastest in the world. But around the world ergasu maduna akoi nupi singi mathak chathariba crime adu nupi singi leiba singi inequality inequality, gender gap, poverty, so mayam singi kon mungamde. Manipur yauna India yauna physically pumbagi 2030 bawda tawgana thapki pandama laptopre. Masi okani ki koi the sustainable development goals 17 development goals layer. Masi manda goal number 5 is about gender equality and women empowerment. Goal number 5 koriba gender equality sa masi mu phamung graba adu gedi atai goal amata phamung mai sa si koi gender activism gi moi strong opinion.
Manipur State Livelihood Mission Thongju Patu Gram Panchayat, which has formed several self-help groups and village-level forum with an objective to generate self-employment for women, celebrated its first Foundation Day today. Thongju Patu Gram Panchayat organized the observance at Thongju Phaijalaiton Community Hall. Loans under community investment funds were distributed to self-help groups at the event attended by BDO of Kairao Bitra CD Blocked, Khetrigao CD Blocked and their officials. Members of self-help groups presented cultural performances on the occasion. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC convened a public meeting to discuss on the framework agreement signed between Indian government and NSC and on the Citizenship Amendment Bill 2016 today. The meeting came up with 6 resolutions. The meeting reaffirmed the memorandum of November 21, 2017 submitted to the President of India relating to the framework agreement and demand for protection of the integrity of Manipur territory, administrative, financial, cultural and political. The meeting condemned the recent statement of R.N. Ravi relating to the contents of framework agreement. The meeting also decided to urge the central government and all the leaders of political parties to safeguard the interests of the state. Regarding the Citizenship Amendment Bill, the meeting resolved to submit a memorandum to the Joint Parliamentary Committee (JPC) for withdrawal of the bill. A memorandum to be submitted by Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee to Prime Minister and Home Minister to withdraw the bill. MPCC also demanded the Government of India for withdrawal of the bill. Taking part in the meeting, opposition leader Okram Ibobi blamed the BJP government at the centre and the state for conspiring to harm the integrity and the harmony of the state. Ibobi said the Congress party has no objection to any understandings reaching between Indian government and NSC and IM and welcomes bringing an end to the long-standing Naga issues as majority of the NSC and IM cadres are one's own and asserted that there is no enmity with the Nagas. However, formation of a territorial autonomous on community line cannot be accepted by the Congress party. Ibobi asserted that such conduct will be similar to creation of a state within the state. Okram Ibobi wanted the state government not to let the state disintegrate while it is busy shouting the slogan of go to village and go to hills.
Citizenship Bill Amendment Act 2016 se masi amend tawda Manipur da karimda akai bi leiroina haiki hai madu honorable CM na khangbidna akai ba leitraba framework agreement se Manipur ki integrity se kairoi haiba sarkar machu manana paimina barina sireju BJP adasu BJP khangdana leibiramagadi yamna akoi punamaki laibak khaba oigani adu nattadna Siranaba Amaron Sakina, Hauji Pangatragazu, Kona, Pit Kraba Manipur se, Masimasunka, Kona Kaiba Yabagi, Pibamda, Lapa Targadi, Manipurgi Prajasim, Kona Hokadoba, Generation Kaya, the White Puna Maxim se, Napiroya.
Taking part in the meeting, former Deputy Chief Minister Gaikangam called the state government a dictatorship government. He condemned the government for suppressing the voice of the public on any major issues. Gaikangam asserted that the Congress party has been demanding public declaration of the framework agreement since a long time. He said the party even hinted that the agreement might affect the integrity of Manipur. However, the government and the BJP leaders responded that there is no threat to the state's integrity. Gaikhangam questioned whether there will be any clarification on the statement made by interlocutor R.N. Ravi with the full authority regarding the final resolution of the framework agreement between Indian government and NSA and IM on the national media as unofficial. The former Deputy Chief Minister demanded to know the stand and steps of the state government regarding the statement made by R.N. Ravi. Gaikhangam called for a united efforts if and when Prime Minister Narendra Modi passes the framework agreement against the interest and the desire of the people of the state. Regarding the Citizenship Amendment Bill, Gaikhangam mocked the bill as a kind of magic. He alleged that the bill intends to blame in the minority communities with the majorities ones. Gaikhangam expressed apprehension on the bill and asserted that it poses a threat for the state. Many Congress MPs, MLAs, its former MLAs, office bearers of MPCCs and party workers attended the meeting.
Congress party na sarkar parama akoi party si kiting thokna tawi yaro haibi hai sarkar se india sangani ba sarkar asigi chanron ni masigi system masigi parliamentary democracy ni sarkar lokoi sab creation maru ni formation maru ni ai pham tadra loire sarkar su taidra loire batagum wa ba phau ba hayo yadan nahi bise makoi yaro su akoi Manipur Prajap panama hominara kana akoi manga tariba asing issue se akoi resolve kabu nanaba akoi honasi.
Shiv Sena Manipur State Unit has reiterated to join hands with people of Manipur in fighting against any forces threatening the territorial integrity of the state. President of the party, M. Tombi, clarified that the party did not attend the political convention to discuss on a Naga Peace Accord organized by AMUCO, UCM and CCSK yesterday because Shiv Sena Manipur State Unit already has its stand regarding the issue to support the people of the state. Addressing media person at the office of Shiv Sena Manipur State in Baupura today, M. Tombi condemned the statement made by interlocutor R.N. Ravi, which appeared on the national media Indian Express on April 26, and asserted that Shiv Sena even gave a media statement demanding clarification from Prime Minister on R.N. Ravi's statement. He maintained that the party has even approached its national party leaders regarding the issue and urged not to affect the territorial integrity of Manipur. M. Tombi asserted that the desire of Shiv Sena Manipur State Unit is for the state government to convene an all political party meeting at the earliest so that a united resolution may be taken regarding the matter. On the other hand, President of the party stated that the cease work strike initiated by state government employees in demand for implementation of 7th Central Pay Commission has affected the economy of the state. He urged the state government to consider the interests of the employees and come up with the resolution at the earliest.
Laibak thibamna ngarangi CSO singna kauba aduma mifam maduda party sigi mihut attend tawudabodu madu tasengna akoi hana akoigi Shiv Sena gi phire Manipur miyam da lauthokhibena maram orakanda maduda mu platform kadrabasu yaragadra ina khandana ngarang akoi madu participate tawhidabani miyamna tawribadu yawningdaba aduga Tawai usitaba aduguma kasu leite. Election mamangda tongan wasak kya sakhibasing sigi manungda Manipur gi integrity kahelo hebsisu amani. Honorable Prime Minister na sengdok trabasu state sina center da leba government gi muhut silaga sengdok pigadabra atu matamda prajada magi phongdokri wafam singse machi tasengna sengdok bihum thoi.
Widows whose husbands have been killed in fake encounter cases by Indian Army and state forces lamented that the CBI is not probing into the cases properly. Speaking to media person at the Manipur Press Club, convener of the Conflict Widow Forum, Kongkham Gangarani, said efforts have been on to pressurize the authority concerned to deliver justice to fake encounter victims since 2012. However, no justice has been delivered yet. She said, even though the CBI claimed that 64 cases out of 1,528 cases were taken up, only 13 cases have been taken up so far. Gangarani questioned if only 5 cases are probed into 1 year, how will justice be delivered to numerous number of cases? She alleged that CBI is delaying in filing charge sheets in fake encounter cases and questioned how will justice be delivered to the victims if CBI, which is authority, fails fails to discharge their duty. Gangarani maintained that the widows and the bereaved mothers are even facing more hardship in fighting the cases. She appealed to the authority concerned to deliver justice at the earliest and also urged the government to look into the matter.
Encounter the lake the case punna 1,520 any adubu I couldn't pass matamda sahi mada case mangasu lokat piramatamda sahi chamada case yang kakang oi yam number 1,520 si karamatamda case lucian gadori banova maramdi I could use hingnan bilam from the ifura yaudana koi mitu pirang kangde Stan and Nabagi, Set and Nabagi, Miam taking Nabagi, Amadi Isai should like them Nabagi, Anayaki, Yam Adu Prium the problem or Lanting Nadi, Saman Marxida, I could get guess here, soon King Tarpa, Sinamaram Oraga, I could consider Tangulita from Kangre. Maramaduna, CBI, Human Rights Commission, Gloinana, Nusibiduna, yes, Atumatamda, I could get Pangam Topazasi sings here, Pangamina point of view.
People's Resurgence and Justice Alliance Praja in the press release condemned the BJP government for arresting convener of the party Irendro Laichongbam, who stands up for the protection and safety of the indigenous people of Manipur. The party maintained that it will relentless work to deliver justice to the convener and indigenous people of Manipur. It's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we'll bring you news on launching of a black rice flavored tea manufactured by Rima Food Industries today. We'll be back with the details after the break. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back. You're watching Primetime English News. A black rice flavored tea manufactured by Rima Food Industries was launched by Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren's wife, Nongthombam Hiainu, today. The tea launching event was held at the Hall of United Youth Club in Laidik Yengbam, Laikai. Speaking to media person, founder of Rima Food Industries, entrepreneur Laishram Rima said her food industry was set up with an aim to provide and create jobs opportunities instead of merely waiting for government jobs. Rima also said she took part in various government-sponsored trainings on food processing before establishing Rima Food Industries. Apart from the black rice flavored tea launched today, Rima Food Industries also manufactures varieties of pickles and other food items. The entrepreneur said black rice, which can be used for a variety of recipes and is in high demand globally, and hence she came up with the idea of a black rice flavored tea. She also expressed a desire for the government to extend adequate assistance as huge financial investment is required to be a successful entrepreneur.
Government gi PMCP loan do singsan kitang phangjabadagi ai nang tawjaba ngamjaba mayam do kitang pawba an si tawjabani sahau da focus tawraga sahau ba singje sizina bang khangde mapalang gi mina sizina baje yam belu leina sizne akoi Manipur da na sengna da market te lupa nimfu humfu da piraga loisali mapalam da disani sahum da piba pone sida kari na focus tawraga sida aina kari daw bagi seng one sabadi yaraga samana one sembadi yaroidage haidana samana one target pudi sauri.
Manipur Sahitya Parishad Imphal in a press release informed that the annual award for 2018, including a gold medal and a cash prize each for excellence in the field of Kala Sankriti and Manipuri literature for those who missed out, the awards were announced in the meeting of Parishad yesterday. The said award will be conferred on June 24 during its 85th General Annual Meeting. A team of Imphal Municipal Corporation IMC and 2 city police personnel under the supervision of additional SP Imphal West, Priya Darshini, conducted drive against shop opened without license and registration today. Over 100 shops were shut down during the drive held at temporary market shade in and around Roopmahal Theatre. The drive was the third one after similar drives were conducted at the Alu Gali and Pauna Bazaar earlier. Taking part in the drive, Assistant Municipal Commissioner of IMC, KSH Gyananda, stated that the drive was carried out today after completion of month's notice served to the shopkeepers. He asserted that the shop will not be allowed to open until and unless they get license and do the necessary registration for opening the shops. He said, IMC will conduct such drives further in Singjamai Supermarket, Kumalam Park, Uripok, Sagolban, Kwakaithel, etc. Gyananda further appealed to all shopkeepers to get their license and register at the earliest.
दुकान सिंह से अखोई हाना ऑलरेडी पेपर दा करीदा अखोई थाम की मतम पिजगरे थाम की मनुंगदा अखोई लाइसेंस तौबियो रजिस्ट्रेशन तौबियो ना अदो अखोई अदुगी अदुदा यावगी बसी करीगुम्बा द तौदरगदे अखोई पाइरमदबा जिंग अखोई क्लोज डाउन आइदि थोंग लोनजन जगने अखोई हाइजगिबनी अदुदी मतुंग अखोई सुम संगन जरकपनी मोर देन 100 अखोई दुकान असी थोंग लोनजन जरे बाजार एरिया सिद नतना अखोई सिंगजमई सुपरमार्केट रोड साइड एत लरिबा दुकान सिंग खुमलंपाक कोइथेन बाजार उरिपोक सगोमन हाइब मफम पुलमसे अखोई मथंग मथंग संगन जगनी यामना थुना अथुबदा अखोई रजिस्ट्रेशन लाइसेंस लोकथोकपियु अदुगा अखोई नियोंगी मखादा याम चुमना दुकान फंबियु
MLA Bishnupur constituency Govindas Konthokjam has blamed the insincere executives of the country for hindering the country's progress. Govindas made the statement at the launching event of a campaign to plant tree saplings on the theme Stop Global Warming, Plant a Tree, organized by Apunba Nupi Lob Anul at Kumal DC Road in Bishnupur today. The tree planting campaign will end on June 20th. Speaking further, MLA Govindas Konthokjam criticized the state government by pointing that initiative like Go to Village and putting up huge hoardings are not in sync with the 21st century. He maintained that instead of mere lip service, actual work should be undertaken and exhibited to the public. DC Bishnupur Pavan Yadav, SP Bishnupur Yogesh Chandra Hobizam, Forest Ranger Bishnupur Ratan Kumar, President UCM and many district level officers were among those present in the event.
Responsibility political function go to village guy. It's a fun. It's a fun at all. Adu de DC ka kham ga le. Karam khudum sabat village ki praja sin pi rage ba. Nasi 21st century se kai hoi. Ekoi. Bhasan bibun sana dia ba. Asa isri bhasan pi ka masle khabar da apaga advertise photography laga. Chanbunga. Kuji mani India ki awon ko politics se jama la hai. Adu 21st century adu nate. Prajana ekoi bhasan kaning de. Prajana ekoi thab ko nu lapudne ba unni se. Nasi India ki sabto ka badi kana no politician nate. The officers are not sincere. Officers mahujen se do. Ina khunba khundaba punama ekoi prithvi imagi laimai sida. Punna nungai na laimina sahaba ta gadi ekoi un thawada.
Manipur Students Federation MSF will observe World No Tobacco Day on the theme Tobacco and Heart Diseases on May 31st. In a press release, MSF appealed for cooperation in ensuring a healthy society. 5 club members who went on drive against intoxicant were injured after they were trashed by the locals. The incident took place in the evening of 27th of this month around 5 at Samaram village in Thoubal district. Speaking to media person at Manipur Press Club, President of Lumding Educated Welfare Association, who took part in the drive, Sorokhaibam Ojit said members of Lumding Educated Welfare Association and United Progressive Club Wangjing conducted a drive against the use and sales of intoxicant in the areas under the jurisdiction of the clubs. He said a person who came in a suspicious way fled away when the club members asked him to stop. Later, caught him from Samaram village and tried to take him to the club. Ojit said the person shouted that he was being murdered, and moment later, villagers came out and assaulted the club members severally without listening to their pleas. He appealed to the villagers not to repeat the act again and that the drive was conducted to curb the use and sales of intoxicant in the society.
Taragadi, Koibu, pull up puzzle like a police cinema, Natrana Kupan, Kunamna, Tabiramu, Adubu, Koki Saruk Ayambada, Ahumari Tona, Nung Masi, Kumbasai, Propagi, Sumbato City, Quick Club Kitomisingbu, Live ATM, Tobi Mongi Tobiganu, Club Nishat Hingibasit Tolo Pangbanate, Border the Lebanina, a cuisine Nishana Hagi, Punsi, Loina Mangangatore. I was a Kanjabadagi, Aigi, Marunda, Timanga Modragazu, Ichagi Marun Zibodi, Equi, Tamnaton Honoraga Tingagadi, drug free, Weba Society, Ama, Oidiboba, Equina, Panama Todanazu, Society, Sakot Pangamoy.
All India Students Federation AISF in a press release stated that students from poor families and far-flung areas of the state face a lot of inconveniences as common entrance test CET 2018 of Government High Secondary School was conducted early this year. AISF appealed to the government and the education department to make alternative arrangement or conduct a supplementary examination in consideration of poor students and students in far-flung areas. Convener of Joint Student Forum, JSF DM College, a joint forum of DM College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Arambam Vikas told media personnel today that campaign against indifference of the authority concerned for not considering their demand to open the PG classes in DM University will be initiated soon. He said, despite repeated requests to the relevant department and the government to introduce PG courses in the recently upgraded DM University from its first session, there is no positive response till date. He said that the new session for BA, BSc and BCom from June this year is halted against the same. Because further announced a ban on entry of the individual concerned and official undertaking construction works at the university from college campus. The convener of the forum further warned of intense agitation if the demands are not met. Sliding of a newly constructed road along Nambul River bank towards the end of Thong Amanbi in Langthabal Mantri Khong Makhalekai in Langthabal constituency has caused major inconveniences to the commuters. People in the area are apprehensive of flash floods with further deterioration of the riverbank during the rainfalls. A local club, Langthabal Sporting Club, drew the attention of the government to repair the riverbank with an enduring result at the earliest. One-day disaster management training cum awareness generation program was held at the counting hall of DC Thoubal today. DC Thoubal District Hobam Rosita, Sub-Team Officer of State Disaster Response Force, O Achoba and SDO Thoubal W. Gitanjali attended the program organized by Disaster Management Institute, Relief and Disaster Management Department. Officials of SDRF demonstrated safety and rescue measures to be taken during the time of disasters on the occasion. Coordinator of proscribed outfit Maoist Communist Party Manipur Standing Committee Khongyan Mangang in a press release stated that some groups of individuals, 7 to 8 member gang in collaboration with clubs and organization is organizing hoaxing and deceiving people with attractive prizes. The coordinator warned the individual concerned to clarify on the same at the earliest. Members of United Veteran Sports University UVSA Lilong Chajing appealed to United Veteran Football Association Manipur to make changes in the rules and regulation of Sangai Trophy Veteran Football Championship and allow the veteran football players to take part in the championship. Speaking to media person at Manipur Press Club, President of UVSA T.H. Biswanath said that the association took part in the ongoing second RKFD Sangai Trophy Veteran Football Championship. However, the team was restricted from taking part in the quarter-final match on account that some players of the team took part in other tournaments by notifying in the morning of the same day the quarter-final match was to be played.
Veteran championship ni masida sanaraga akoina World Cup kaagdo bunate mayam si na hogolaiba sanaro angang singsida akoina sum inspiration am pi bani se mayam pullaga potha boy kari boy sum sanabani sida amada sanaradi amada yawu yaro di madugumba moki corrupt conduct to mathangi lakadori ba mokoi ahumlok suba sinbada madu corrupt conduct to tang semdu oning bai tare pena daba players mayam yauri koigi veteran United Veteran Sports Association upsagi player khatana tana atopa association gi haitare makoi players ingsu pena da mayam yauri.
All Manipur Football Association in a press release stated that senior women's national coaching camp will be held for the players participating in Asian Games 2018 women football under the aegis of All India Football Federation from June 15 to 30th. The association also said 14 women football players from the state, namely E. Panthoy O. Roshni, M. Linthoinganbi, T.H. Umapati, W. Linthoinganbi, N.G. Sweetie, I. Prameshwari, M. Mandakini, W. Ranji Bala, Ranjana Chanu, N. Ratan Bala, N.G. Bala, Dangmai Grace and E. Bindyarani will take part in the camp. Al-Amin Lilong emerged as the champion of Thoubal District T20 cricket tournament. In the final match played today at Luang Pokpa Cricket Stadium, Luang Sangbam, Al-Amin Lilong defeated WYC Wangkem by 40 runs. Al-Amin Lilong's all-rounder Mohammad Nauksad was adjudged the man of the match title. Al-Amin Lilong's all-rounder Mohammad Samir backed the man of the series title, while WYC Wangkem's captain backed the coolest captain title. Lieutenant Colonel Mohammad Saeed Khan, LHC's Economics Department Assistant Professor W. Sahidir Rahman, LSA members presented gifts to the winners and the teams who took part in the tournament. 4 teams from Thoubal District took part in the tournament organized by Thoubal District Cricket Association. The 2018 FIFA World Cup will be the 21st FIFA World Cup, a quadrennial international football tournament contested by the men's national teams of the Members Association of FIFA. It will take place in Russia from June 14 to July 15, after the country was awarded the hosting rights on 2nd December 2010. This will be the first World Cup held in Europe since the 2006 tournament in Germany and the first ever to be held in Eastern Europe. 64 matches will be played in 12 football stadiums in 11 cities of host country Russia, including 48 league matches in the group stage, 8 round of 16 knockout matches, 4 quarter-final match, semi-final, third place and the final match. 32 national teams, including 31 teams determined through qualifying competition, and the automatically qualified host team will take part in the final tournament. The 32 teams divided into 8 groups. Group A includes Russia, Saudi Arabia, Egypt and Uruguay. Group B consists of Portugal, Spain, Morocco and Iran. Group C includes France, Australia, Peru and Denmark. Group D includes Argentina, Iceland, Croatia and Nigeria. Group E consists of Brazil, Switzerland, Costa Rica and Serbia. Group F comprises Germany, Mexico, Sweden and South Korea. Group G is made of Belgium, Panama, Tunisia and England, and Group H includes Poland, Senegal, Colombia and Japan. The opening ceremony of the World Cup will see many spectacular performances from over 500 dancers, gymnasts and trampolinists at Luninsky Stadium in Moscow on June 14, followed by the first league match between host country Russia and Saudi Arabia. The final match will take place on July 15 in the same venue. National Sports University Harautal Protection Committee in a press release maintained that there cannot be no off-campus or any online university program until National Sports University NSU becomes a full-fledged university. And before we wrap up, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Bank employees of Manipur joined 48 hours All India Bank strike today, drawing attention of the government to their inconveniences. Social Welfare Minister Nemcha Kipgen calls on to aware men on women's right to stop crime against women. One-day public meeting called by MPCC criticizes stand for BJP government on Naga's Framework Agreement and Citizenship Amendment Bill 2016. And Conflict Widow Forum Manipur alleges CBI of delaying justice to fake encounter victims.